fighting freak knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? I ain't gon' let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery. I'm just gon' creep. Down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery. I'm just gon' creep. Down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Our ghosts try to approach me and got leery. Ask him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back them up with a fist metal crackle. I'm hearing someone saying, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in deeper. Let it get to me, I'm just gon' creep. Down Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery. let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around.
Okay, hello. Hello. It is Silent Hill Saturday, is what we're calling this, at least until I have finished the Silent Hill games. And then it'll be something else. I don't know what it's going to be after this. I did talk about recently possibly moving to the God of War games, but I'm going to need art for that first. But that's neither here nor there. The current time is 12:37. I haven't eaten today. But I've got food on the way. I've been having some issues with making sure that I have everything ready prior to starting my stream recently. Primarily, the issue that I ran into, not just today but also yesterday, is that I need to make sure that I'm, prepped and ready for everything, well in advance of actually doing the stream. But then I get, distracted by stuff. Today I watched through all of Centaur World this morning, and it was really good. I cried. Highly recommend Centaur World. Yesterday, I was pulling a box full of stuff apart. I might have mentioned this recently. My parents visited, and they dropped off a bunch of stuff that I had left at their house. And among that were a bunch of, action figures that I had. And there were ones that I wanted to pull out because I wanted to use them for Sharkstream Book Club thumbnails, because I do plan to do more Sharkstream Book Clubs. And I've got one in mind that I'm probably going to be doing next. So I was just kind of, rooting through all these fucking, packed up action figures that my parents had dropped off. And have you ever held in your hands a visual metaphor for the cruel passage of time? Among the action figures that I own, are a bunch of Halo 2 and Halo 1 action figures. They were some of, the earliest, game merchandise things that I had kind of started really collecting. And these are out of print. The company that made them is dead and gone. Does not exist anymore. And I had a bunch of Spartans, the what Master Chief is. A bunch of Spartan 2s and Mjolnir Mark 6 armor. I'm trying to remember. I had Master Chief. I had a gray one. I had a cyan one. I think that was it. So I'm unwrapping these figures, and I find this one has my cyan Spartan in it. And I'm just that was one of my favorites. I loved that one. I loved the colors. They were so vibrant. I take this guy out. I try moving his arms. His whole torso falls apart. The whole thing. So now I've just got, this dude in pieces. It was shocking. And it didn't feel great to see happen. Thankfully, that wasn't, the norm for the figures I was unpacking. They're all still really old figures, and the plastic is of, a weird quality. It's not, the kind of plastic that you would find in, a NECA figure or a or a McFarlane Toys figure. So, like, the joints are a little creaky, but my Master Chief, my Arbiter, my Heretic Leader, my Halo 1 Spartan, they're all still, like, not falling apart. So, I mean, there's that. It was shocking to see happen just in front of my eyes. Like, I just moved an arm and the whole torso fell apart. And then, like, I ended up starting the stream late. I figured, like, oh, I can start the stream late. I've started the stream late before. And then it turned out that I had something, I was asked to do something much later in the day that, like, I wouldn't have been able to do, like, and still have, like, a decent stream. So, you know, I decided last minute, call it off, and I would just not worry about it. But it was an important thing that I needed to do, so I don't, it's not like I'm bitter or anything. But today I needed to order lunch, and, we ordered lunch from Subway, and it turns out that Subway was going to need 20 minutes to make the food, and I ordered it at like 12:15. So our roommate, Ixao, is being kind enough to go out and get that. Mitty is crawling over. Come on. I know you want to just climb up onto the Xbox. Just do it. So I'm currently waiting to get my food. And when I get it, you can be sure that I'm going to eat it. And I'm also going to be able to drink this energy drink, which right now is just sitting on my desk mocking me. But today, enough of me talking about how my ADHD is completely fucking me over. It's just been a week, let me tell you. Just with everything going on. Today we're playing Silent Hill Homecoming, which is widely regarded as probably the worst Silent Hill game. But at the very least, it's the worst Silent Hill game in some entertaining ways. And I'm excited to show it off to you. So let's go ahead and get started. So Silent Hill Homecoming came out in 2008. It was the first Silent Hill game that was released for next-gen systems. As we had seen, Silent Hill Origins was released on the PSP and the PS2. Silent Hill wouldn't make the jump to the 360 PS3 era until this game. Now, there's a lot of history with this game. And you can look up all sorts of information as to exactly what kind of history this game has. If you want to... Let's see here. I think, when was the last time that I played this? Because I did a brief run that I did not complete somewhat recently. Oh yeah, last time I played this was back in May. God, that was 2 months ago. But, oh shit! Mist, thank you for the donation! Wow! Golly! Okay! Thank you! $100 donation from Mist. I really appreciate that. That's going to help us out a lot with everything that's going on right now. Thank you so much. That also completely destroyed my train of thought. But, wow, okay. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Alright. Where was I? That's a waker upper, if ever there was one. Okay. So the history with Silent Hill Homecoming. There's a lot of behind the scenes that you can find out. No, you don't have to. Do not apologize for that. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of behind the scenes information that you can find out both through anonymous and official sources. I would recommend Two Best Friends Play, back when they were still active, did in their early days did a playthrough of this game. It is one of their earlier playthroughs, so there's likely to be some maybe not great stuff in it. All the same, they do dive into some of the behind the scenes information, stuff like how the team's enthusiasm for the project basically shifted entirely in the moment that they were told that they were not calling it Silent Hill 5, they were calling it Silent Hill Homecoming. There's also a lot of details with regards to what this game was originally going to be in terms of like story, characters, and things like that. And all of this stuff is corroborated by an interview with Tom Hewlett, who was basically the face of the Western developed Silent Hill games from maybe not necessarily Origins onward, but definitely from Homecoming onward. He did an interview with the website, the Silent Hill Historical Society. I believe that podcast is referred to as Whispers in the Static, but don't quote me on that. It's run by Whitney Kemiro, who you can find on Twitter at CHEMI_RO. She's probably one of the biggest Silent Hill fans I know. Has done a lot of great work on the series. I believe holds a record for the largest game memorabilia collection. I don't know if that's in general or just for Silent Hill. She's got a lot of stuff. But she runs a Silent Hill fan site. She also runs a Deadly Premonition fan site called Welcome to Greenvale. I highly recommend checking out our website, and especially checking out that interview with Tom Hewlett, because they do go into a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff with Silent Hill Homecoming that I may get into as I'm playing through this, just because, like, honestly, some of it is fucking nuts. Like, the journey that this game went on between conception and, like, the final product is insane. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. So I've unlocked all of the outfits for this. You unlock outfits by clearing endings and then also by putting in the Kodami code. We're going to be playing on normal difficulty. I've beat it on hard. This is one of the games that I've beaten 100%. I have all of the achievements for this game. This is our boy Alex. With a slightly different haircut in the classic Alex portrait. There's a lot in this game that changed last minute. And you can tell. Among those things was Alex's haircut. He actually has a different haircut in this image than he actually has in the game. His actual haircut is a little bit closer to this. He has a number of costumes. There's classic, which I don't know what classic means. This is just his normal costume. I guess this game is a classic, I suppose. There's young Alex. This is how he shows up in flashbacks in the game. Deputy Alex. ACAB includes Deputy Alex. Big Rig Alex, where he's going to be dressed by a familiar character that we're going to be meeting pretty early on. ER Alex. The operation did not go well, as you can see from his scrubs there. Order Soldier Alex. This is actually something that we end up wearing a bit through the game. It's also not a good costume. I don't like it at all. And then there's Boogeyman Alex, where he's got a big dumb pyramid head helmet on, and it clips through everything. It's great. The only issue that I have with this costume selection is that when you choose a costume, you play through the entire game with that costume. You can't change midway through. So as much as I would like to be like, oh, hey, haha, here's what it looks like when you play as Boogeyman Alex, I can't do that. Because we're going to need to choose one of these and we're going to need to commit to it. And we're going to go ahead and commit with Classic Alex, just because that's just what I've been doing. One second, actually, because your boy just realized he doesn't have subtitles on. And subtitles are sometimes a good thing to have. So bear with me a moment. I guess I can go ahead and start talking about like some of the weird shit about this game. Now, Tom Hewlett, as I said, was considered for most of the run of the Western developed Silent Hill games to be kind of the face of the franchise in a way. This unfortunately did not always translate to a good things. A good things? A good things. This was not always a good thing. Tom Hewlett, unfortunately, dealt with a lot of harassment because of his status as sort of the face of the franchise, basically. He was the one that Konami always put in front of the camera to talk about Silent Hill. Whether it was talking about the new games or talking about the changes to the voice acting for the HD collection. So as you can, I believe he still gets shit for that. Like, I believe there are still people who are, like, weirdly angry at him, and it's mostly because of a particular YouTube series that I'm not going to name here. Just because I don't want to give that guy the satisfaction. But in reality, Tom is probably the biggest Silent Hill fan, or one of the biggest Silent Hill fans ever. And that's, in part, one of the reasons he was brought on to begin with. He came on to Homecoming partway through, saw the state of the game, and was like, oh my god, you guys, what are you doing? And this is all admittedly coming from him, so he might have a bit of a bias, but from the sound of things, if it wasn't for Tom Hewlett, Silent Hill Homecoming would have been a very different beast and would have been way dumber than it actually is. So let's try this again. Air raid sirens and explosions. My favorite sound. Oh, there we go.
Where's my squad? Are they here?
See? If I didn't have the subtitles on, you would have never known that there were air raid sirens and explosions there, because I had the game muted.
Hey, talk to me. Say something.
206.
Oh, God. Oh, God! Hey, what are they doing? What's going on there? Hey, where are you taking me? No. Hey! No. Where am I?
So if I remember right, this is basically entirely ripped off from Jacob's Ladder, a movie I have not watched yet.
Where am I, man?
But I hear it's very good, and is very much like one of those things where it's just like, one of these days I'm going to watch it, and suddenly everything that I've ever known about media is going to click into place, like, oh, that's where this is from. Okay, so before we do anything, I want to bump up the brightness. Now keep an eye on those doors. Oh, hey, there's the doctor. Oh, no! Oh, what happened? Oh, no! Oh. Oh, no, what's happening? Oh, oh. Oh, it looks like he's gonna be okay. No, never mind. Alright, time to mash A. Press RB to access your item inventory. Select the flashlight and press X to turn it on. So, this is our game. And I've got some good news for you. This game uses the Havoc physics engine. So we could just fuck around with this stuff for like 10 minutes if we wanted to. God, I love the Havoc physics engine. Ooh, my sandwich. Thank you. Ah, my food is here. Meatball sub. Meatball sub. Hell yes. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have no idea what Subway's definition of toasting something is, but I don't think this is it. All the same, this is gonna get me through the stream. Hold on. Ah. The Mountain Dew that I'm drinking today is Mountain Dew Rise Energy Tropical Sunrise. I think they're discontinuing this line, honestly. I've been seeing it less and less. Which I'm not happy about. Because it's like, fuck. First you guys take game fuel away from me. Now you're going to take Mountain Dew Rise with its mental boost and immune support and 0 sugar. I think it's 0 sugar, isn't it? Hold on. Turn the can. Caffeine equal to approximately 2 cups of coffee, 5% juice, 0 grams added sugar. Yeah. It's got zinc in it. And vitamins A and C. And antioxidants. I'm gonna rust a little bit slower. That's right. Vitamin AC. Vitamin air conditioning. All right. I think we've spent too much time in this room. But first, let's read this thing. A doctor's memo. The patient in room 206 is scheduled to undergo a transorbital lobotomy tomorrow. I've mandated that the following medications be doubled on the day of the procedure. I thought lobotomies were obsolete. Who scheduled this procedure? Excuse me. So here's a fun thing about this game. This game has a lot of flavor text. Like, if you can see something, chances are there's flavor text for it. Like, take for example this iron lung. I think this is an iron lung. It looks old. It's an old dirty mattress. Old medical supplies. But what? Who's that?
Josh, is that you?
The gate is locked. Maybe the keypad controls it. Damn it. Okay, hold on. We can figure this out. 1 1 1 1 1 1. Damn it. 1 1 1 1 1 2. Damn it. Okay. This is clearly too. This is clearly. Shut up! I know you're over there. This is clearly too great a challenge for us. Something is scratched under the surface of the X-ray. It says 624. It's a map of the hospital. Fuck, it sure is. Blech, excuse me. I'm just gonna finish off this meatball sub real quick. You know what always upsets me? Is when like one of these like restaurants does something that's really good, but it's only for like a limited time. Like I think Subway had like garlic bread that you could get your sandwich with at one point, and like that shit was fucking golden. Like, oh my god. I think there was a game that had a keypad that someone decided to sit down with and brute force instead of finding the solution. They wanted to know how long it would take. Well, for the record, you could brute force that in all likelihood. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. Access the map. Alex also likes to draw shit on his map. Like, there's gonna be a lot of this. Like, look at that. Look, there's Josh. And a keypad. And objectives. Escape from the hospital. It's a control panel for the PA system. It doesn't appear to be working. Alright, so. We gotta find the other half of that x-ray. Oh, by the way. We're in Alchemilla Hospital, asylum for the mentally ill. I don't think this is what the hospital looks like from the first game. Hold on. Silent Hill 1, Alchemilla Hospital map. Oh, I mean, I guess technically it could be. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and can I? Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can pull this up on stream here. Can I get, like, a big version? 1 second. Okay, this is actually exactly what I need. Hold on. Open image, new tab. That is way smaller than I wanted it to be. Oh wow, this is just like a whole ass guide, huh? That this is in. Here we go. Alright, save image. Subway has paninis, right? And they were fantastic when they first came out, but they degrade in quality over time. Now they aren't great. I'm not generally a big Subway guy, honestly. Usually if I get a sandwich, I'll get it from, like, Firehouse Subs, but Firehouse Subs is also expensive. Or, like, more expensive. Alright, so let's go ahead, bring this over here real quick. So, if you... Oh, hold on, that's not... Ooh... I may have just moved the pre-screen around a bit. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? Alright. So, if you look at this... Now, right off the bat, like, you may not quite recognize it, but... let's see. Can I... Bam. So this is actually the second floor map of Alchemilla, rotated counterclockwise. Sort of. There's a few major differences. Obviously, all the rooms are in the same places, but they're different sizes. Bathrooms, looks like same places, but there isn't the storage area. Operating room is now the operating prep room, and the operating room is the operating theater, and there's no stairs next to it. So it is actually mostly the same, only with a different orientation and a few things changed around. I never actually thought to compare the two, so this is kind of neat, honestly. Like, look, I'm going to have plenty of opportunities to criticize this game and talk about things that I don't like about it. I might as well take a moment to say, you know what? This is kind of cool, actually. I kind of like this. This is neat. This is neat. I kind of like this. What is... Hold on. Silent... Because Alchemilla was in Origins too, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, it was. And the map looks a lot closer to... Yeah, the map in Origins is almost like exactly the same as this one. But this is neat, actually. I kind of like this. I love Alex's drawing of Josh. Yeah, he's just a little guy. Josh over here just like, I'm just little. Also, there's like a weird... Hold on, what was that? There's like weird... Y'all see those pixels? Weird texture things going on here. Okay, where was I? Where the fuck was I, actually? Hold on. Let's check out this dead guy. This guy's never going home. Are these the patients? What are all these corpses doing here? Who brought a baby? Hey, who brought baby? This is no way to treat the dead. Hello, baby? Baby, hello? Hello, baby? A child's doll. It appears to be burned. I wonder how it got here. Huh. Baby, stop. We got a health drink. Boop, boop. So here's a fun thing that you can do. Now, with some items, you can examine them from the inventory. Others, you can only examine them at this screen, and we can just rotate. And we can go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Woo, woo. And enjoy the health drinks while they're here. This is the last game that we're going to be playing that's going to have health drinks in it. A page from an incident report. The patient proceeded to leap through the window and then ravaged the adjacent room. Ravaged it, you say? The patient was not responsive to verbal commands. 3 staff members eventually subdued the patient. The patient entered a catatonic state and stopped responding to outside stimuli. Restraints were unnecessary during the following week's electroshock therapy sessions. I see. Basic weapons combat. Today's soldier needs to be prepared. Okay, this is just tutorial. Take the X-ray film. I got it. Here it is. Look at it go. Damn. Lock is broken. This water cooler has not been used in a long time. Like, okay. I know, I'm pretty sure I talked about how, like, kind of, disappointed I was in the lack of flavor text in Origins. But, like, these look disturbing. The amount of flavor text in this game is almost comical. The sink is empty. Yeah? Is it? How about this sink? The sink is empty. Are you sure? It looks like it has quite a bit in it, honestly. You can bust through doors by double tapping A. Poor Soul. Soul is his name. That's why it's capitalized. This guy's name is Soul. How you doing, Soul? Feeling good? Being happy? It's another iron lung. Hey man, how's it going? What are you doing for hanging there? You clipping? Jiggling a little bit? That's cool. Have a good one, buddy. By the way, hold on. This game has one bloody corpse model, and it gets as much usage as it can out of it. Was it not that way? Hold on. Oh, right. Six two 872. Yeah, what's up? Oh, right. 6 2 4 8 7 2.
Josh, where are you going?
That's a good question. Oh, he's gone. Well, I got a child's drawing. Look at those fucking bunnies. So, the child's drawings are one of many collectibles we're going to be finding over the course of the game. There are drawings and there are photos. Now, the drawings that we're going to be finding, the drawings that we're going to be finding in this part of the game all have bunny themes. Specifically, it's Robbie the Rabbit. It's Robbie the Rabbit. Robbie the Rabbit is in this game. Also, quite frankly, Josh, terrible artist. Awful. Look at this. There's no composition, there's no structure. Ain't even using any chiaroscuro shading. What a fucking amateur. Gonna be a lot of locked doors also.
Josh, stop!
Oh shit. Okay. Oh hey, it's me. This mirror sucks. What's that noise? Ugh. Hey, everything okay in there? Oh. Alright, I'll come back later. Hey man, how's it going? I don't think I can flush toilets in this game. No, I can't do that until downpour. It's me. It does make a sound effect, though. By the way, here's our save point. It's a very crude Halo of the Sun. And unfortunately, unlike some of the earlier games in the series, I believe they stopped doing it with Downpour. Actually, you don't get a fun little bit of text for the first couple save points about how like it feels like someone's reaching around in your head and like groping around in your skull. It's just save your game, basically. You can see I've got save files all the way back to like 2010. Which is kind of nuts, honestly, now that I think about it. This would have probably been when I first played this game. Because, like, I'm pretty sure that would have likely... Yeah, because that would have... I think that's when did fucking Shattered Memories come out? I think Shattered Memories was, like... Was 2010? Hold on. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Because I think it was the same year... It was 2009. So... Roughly 2009 is when I started, like, really getting into Silent Hill. Person I was dating at the time, I believe, got me a copy of Shattered Memories. It's around the time that I saw the movie. So I believe this 2010 save file might have actually been, like, when I first played this game, potentially. But like, you know, I've also got save files from like 2013, one from 2018. I'm going to be saving over all of these, which means, unfortunately, this 2010 save file is going to be going. Also, very, very, very much a faux pas for the game to just... Minnie, are you just going to knock over all that shit and just walk away? Okay. Very faux pas of this game, to just outright tell you, oh yeah, this is a nightmare. This isn't actually happening. All the tension has evaporated. Jorsh? Why is this locked? Is someone in there? This toilet smells like death. This toilet is disgusting. Tell the toilet how you really feel. Is that a knife? What is this? Where are you? And a little Robbie the Rabbit. Guess I'll take this knife. I got a combat knife. Oh, look out, it's coming right at you! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, they threw the knife. It's coming right for you. Oh, no! Chunk. Anyway. Remember how I mentioned that scene in Origins that, like, stole the coolest thing from the Silent Hill movie? So, that's our first enemy, a nurse. Because if there's one enemy that is going to be in most Silent Hill games, it's going to be a nurse. Now, one of the things about Silent Hill Homecoming is that Silent Hill Homecoming is basically silent... Yeah, no stomps. No stomps in this one. It's just combat. You can sometimes, like, do a finisher, like, if you time it right. And, oh, we got a first aid kit. Take a look at this first aid kit. It's got a bit of gunk on it. Something I sort of like to... Also, we're in the other world now. I don't know if that was obvious. You know, from all the rust and the meat tendrils and the grates. Something I sort of derisively refer to Homecoming as sometimes is Silent Hill the movie, the game. Because for one reason or another, this game apes so much from the first movie. Like, that whole scene in the bathroom where, like, all the world is peeling away and the door opens and a monster comes out, basically ripped straight from the movie. The nurse design, also ripped straight from the movie. We're going to see other enemies that are basically, like, monsters from the movie. Pyramid Head is in this. He looks just like Pyramid Head is in the movie. And it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem with the movie. I like the movie. But, like, there's something that just feels weird about this. Oh. Hey, who threw that? Fucking rude. The doctors say that I'm unable to discern fantasy from reality, but I think I know what's going on around here. I saw those demons murder the other patients. I want to escape from this cursed place, but I don't dare venture into the light. It seems that they're attracted to light. That's why people who need light to see are their natural prey. They also react strongly to sound. If you want to go on living, you'd be better off just sitting in the dark and staying quiet, but even that probably won't save you. So this is all to say that if you turn off your flashlight and turn off your radio, you can sometimes avoid the monsters. The back half of that note, basically everything after, like, the first page of it. Oh, hi, Audrey. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Everything after the first page of it is ripped straight from Silent Hill 2. Which isn't the only thing this game ripped straight from Silent Hill 2. But we'll get into that later. I have a myriad of issues with this game, just kind of in general. I don't think the level design is particularly interesting. Oh. Hey, anything good on? No, just a rotating static image? Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Here, check this out. So this is what that note's talking about. Like, it gives you that hint, and then it gives you a room to test it out in. Oh, there's one, like, right there, too. God, I almost didn't see that. Toothy. Haha, loser. I will say, them aping the movements of the nurses from the first movie is a good move. That's always one of my favorite scenes in that film. She's not here, 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 she's not here. Going out on a limb here, but I'm getting the feeling she's not here. Now, one of the things that they boasted about this game when they were, doing the PR trail was the improved combat. Because if there's one thing that everybody goes into Silent Hill for, it's combat. And the justification for why there's improved combat is that our boy here, Alex Shepard, is a soldier. He was trained. We're going to get into why that's all kind of bullshit a little bit later, but this game does have, like, a full combat system with weak attacks, strong attacks, different kinds of weapons, heavier weapons, ranged weapons, things like that. But first, let's get our next enemy introduction. Every enemy in this game has a cutscene that introduces them, which is kind of nice, honestly. I like that. Now we got weird bugs.
Hey, get off me!
Well, actually, now that you mentioned Stompy, we get a little... We can have little of Stompy as a treat. Something, something, but can he block it over it? Do I have a block button? No, but I got a dodge. And he just like... Oh. Oh. We can like... do side steps. We can do combat rolls. Here's my favorite. The forward roll, but then the backwards roll, which is just the forward roll played in reverse. It's no Avatar spin flip, but I'll take it. Alright, let's see here. Joshua's Robbie the Rabbit doll stuffed in his backpack. Robbie keeps the bad man away. That's ominous. So as I said, that's another one of those collectibles that we're going to be getting is photographs. You actually get... I don't know if I would call it like a secret ending, but like you get like an extended ending, I believe, if you have all the photographs. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get to see it. The way that endings are decided in this game is a lot simpler than it is in some of the other Silent Hill games. It really all kind of comes down to just like a few binary choices. Nothing to say about this iron lung, Alex? No? Okay. You say so. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we said about this.
Oh, okay. What do we got here? It's a patient's chart. Schedule of treatment. Type electroshock. Dr. Kopin. Doctor's signature is required after each entry. Monday, 9 a.m., signed Dr. Kopin. Tuesday, 9:15 a.m., signed Dr. Kopin. Wednesday, so on and so forth. Comments. Treatment has yet to achieve desired results. Patient is non-responsive. Please administer puree foods only. Slurp. What's down there, I wonder? Nurses, I see. I hope everybody's doing well today. Alright, we are going to go ahead and turn off our flashlight and radio, because these nurses down here. Didn't even notice that. Amazing. Oh, nasty. My god, what are they doing here? Well, clearly not eating. Oh, hey, there's a flesh wall I can tear into. Okay, just gotta be real sneaky about this. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, they heard that. Ooh, they heard that. Ooh, let me out. Ooh, let me out. I could conceivably take them. I just don't want to. I got a child's drawing. Look at this. Look at this shitty bunny. Fuck this bunny. This bunny sucks. It's not one of the good bunnies. This bunny looks catatonic. Damn, Alex. Harsh criticism. I wish Josh's drawings looked a little bit more like the fucking how to draw anime books. It's the other half of that body from downstairs. I wonder who put him here. If it's not clear, this is the doctor that wheeled us into that room at the beginning who we saw get stabbed through the window in the doorway. His hand is holding on to a key of some sort. He's not using this. I got the operating theater key. Nothing else to say about this? No? Okay. Well, let's head on back down. Alright, and I should just be able to just kind of figure out... I think... Where is it? Looks like it's straight ahead of us. Yeah, here we go. Doors chained shut. Ooh, someone's coming up behind me. Door's unlocked. Ooh! Okay. I don't think they can get through a door. All the textures in this game are like weirdly low res. I'd feel helpless if I was put in one of these. Yeah, I bet. Setting the electroshock machine beyond the seizure threshold has yielded impressive results in the patients. The most violent and depressed patients are rendered completely docile. The only side effects have been minor memory loss, some dislocated bones, one fractured leg, and a patient bit off his tongue. Is that minor? Is biting off your tongue a minor side effect? I don't know. That seems pretty serious. This accident was quite a nice side effect, as this particular patient was also one of our noisiest. Yikes. I've instructed the doctors to continue with this intensity level for all treatments. Cool, buddy. Alright, let's see. Anything else around here that I can take a look at? I don't think so. Oh, we were actually in this room before. You might recognize... Oh, okay. So actually, I believe that's the room that we started in. I'm pretty sure. And then we came out here, there was the iron lung, there was the mattress, and then we came out here. And hey, look who it is.
Is that you?
Busy. Go away.
What are you doing here?
I want my toy.
Alright. Who's ready for conversation trees? So what should we say? Should we ask him how he got here, or we should ask him if he's afraid? What are we thinking? I can wait. I can wait for the stream to catch up. X or Y? Whatever shall we choose? Alright, let's go ahead and ask him how he got here. Homest?
How did you get here?
Someone brought me here. They told me Robbie was here. They lied.
Those assholes. Now, do we want to help him, or do we want to tell him that we don't think we can help him? So one of the things that I found in that box when I was pulling stuff out of it, Benunny wasn't here. No, Benunny's here. Don't worry. We're going to go find Benunny. One of the things I found in one of those boxes was from the days when I was a bigger Doctor Who fan. I got one of the plastic replicas of the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Help, baby. Let's help the boy.
Is there anything I can do?
Find Robbie. I want my toy.
I haven't seen any toys around here.
Guess you're not my friend.
Wow, that's really manipulative of you, Josh. I can't believe our baby brother is manipulating us like this. Anyway, check this out. I still think this thing is pretty cool, even if I'm not like super into Doctor Who anymore. I think it's neat. Because it also, like, I always thought that, like, the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver looked better than the one that they had for 9 and 10. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down now. Alright, let's go fucking find a banani. Okay, so where can we go? I guess we can see if we can get through the nurse center again. By the way, before, Josh was through this door, I believe. Yeah, now, let's see. Oh, yeah, and this is where we put the x-ray things to get the code for the door. There's a health drink. Missing patient bulletin. Room 205, patient went missing. Last seen in the day room after a confrontation with another. The rest of the message is blurred and illegible. What are you looking at just now, Alex? Huh? You looking at something? Get these fucking chairs out of my way. Shit. I think it's just the other note that he was looking at. Alright. Ah. God, wouldn't it be something if, like, the door that we have to go through was the only door that was open the first time that we came through this area when it wasn't a horrible, rusty otherworld? Wouldn't that be nuts? Wouldn't that just be the craziest fucking thing? It's the exact same door. And hey! There's Banani. Banani has been pulled into the meat hole. Here is a picture of Banani. It sucks. Josh, we gotta get you, like, some classes or something. That was supposed to be a bunny on fire? Wow, there's, like, no lighting or anything. It's just, ugh. God, Josh, fucking get it together. Surely, much like the game that this is ripping off, Silent Hill 2, nothing will happen if I just reach inside this meat hole, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, gross. I got a Robbie toy. He looks awful. What? What's that noise? Oh, shit! His arm overall looks way cleaner than I was bracing for. Well, if I hadn't done that QuickTime event, he wouldn't have had an arm to pull back. So, there's that to think about at least. Alright, let's see here. So I guess we just go back to Josh. Huh? Noise? Hey Josh, guess who brought your banani? It's me, Loose Arm Build's character.
Hey. Look at me, pal. Here.
I want Robbie.
He's right here. Like, you could just take him.
This is yours, you remember?
Robbie's looking a little moist. Don't know if I like that. It's probably a symptom of the meat hole.
Where are you going?
Well, there he goes.
Josh! Josh, come back! Where are you going? Josh!
Huh. Don't see that every day. Oh, another picture. Wow, this sucks. Josh's fucking Audi 5000. It's gonna be a recurring theme. 3 bloody bunnies. Alright, this fucking radio is killing me here. This way is blocked. I can't get through. Hey, Alex, you ever think about, like, maybe using a few more full stops there, or... Is this door open? It's jammed. Really? Never would have guessed. Alex looks so angry giving Benoni to Josh. Alex is kind of a meathead. Like, he's got a very intense expression. Got your Benoni out of a meat hole, you better take it. Looks like the lock is broken. Can't open it. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't... What's that noise? Oh, hey, that door's open. Fuck. I got a child's drawing. I think I hear the faint sound of water lapping on the shore, but the source seems to be coming from just beyond this door. But that's impossible. This is a hospital. Yeah. That's the weirdest thing that's happened today. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. This bunny seems to be flailing about in the water. Is that what's happening? Well, this isn't a beach, this is a bathtub. Seems like an Alex thing to do. I push Bhutan. I get cutscene. Alex is fucking stanced up. Goodness. Metal scraping? Who could be scraping metal in a place like this? Whoop! Guess who it is?
Bad dream.
Never saw it coming from distance. Promise the state of isolation in my darkest nightmare. Seems that I can't remember. The answer is drowning. Welcome to Shepherd's Glen, where family comes first. That was a hrung. Yep. Travis Grady is here. For some reason.
Hometown? You could say that.
Like, I do want to stress that's literally Travis Grady from Silent Hill Origins.
Thanks.
And his truck. He's here because he is just a guy. It's true. The way that Silent Hill Media after Origins uses Travis Grady is so weird. Wait a minute. My house. Guys out here being dudes. I need to go home. Press Y to access your map. Then press X to display objectives. I need to go home. So this is Shepherd's Glen. Large chunks of this game do not take place in Silent Hill, which, admittedly, would be weirder if there wasn't precedence for that. If we didn't have Silent Hill 4, and if there wasn't everything else in this game, that would probably be a little weirder. Glad that the moon helped him find his truck. We got our main street. We got Craven Avenue. Something that I haven't really talked about is how streets in Silent Hill are named after authors, directors, most of the time associated with horror. I believe there's like a King Street in Silent Hill. We've got Craven Avenue, named, of course, for Wes Craven. We've got Kubrick, Carpenter. Riverview, named for James Riverview, who directed Blood NATO 5. I don't know. That one's a lie. Blood NATO 5 does sound like kind of a dope movie, though. I would watch that. Also, there's Barker Street, named for Clive Barker. What is with... Hold on. Why does Barker Street have a lowercase s? That's so weird. Anyway, here we are in the streets of Shepherd's Glen. My favorite horror person, Maine. No, Maine isn't a person. It's the state we're in. You know what? I don't want to be here. I think I'm just going to leave.
What the hell is going on here? I should head back.
But thou must. And it just drops us right back on Main Street. So let's go ahead and take in the sights here. There's a lot that you can actually miss that is actually super important in this game in terms of like building the quote-unquote mystery. For example, right here, celebration September 20th and 21st, Shepherd's Glen 150th. Oh god, we gotta make sure that we can plan for that. This is it's the banner for the 150th anniversary parade. Shepherd's Glen 150th anniversary celebration. Saturday and Sunday, September 20th and 21st. 2 big days, rain or shine. Events kick off Saturday with a parade down Main Street, 10 a.m. Food, games, rides, dunk tank, featuring Mayor Bartlett. Period costume contest. Prizes will be awarded. Live music and entertainment by Eye of the Storm. Damn. That's a good band name, actually. Admission is free. Bring the kids. You could miss that entirely if you walk right past that or you don't look up. Also, this was on the other side of that intersection. It's a little jarring for this cutscene to happen where it does, but I get why they put it there. Bring the kids to Eye of the Storm. Oh, fuck.
Judge Holloway. Hey.
I didn't know you were home. Does your mother know? She didn't say anything.
No, I haven't talked to her. Actually, I haven't really talked to anyone. I'm not planning on sticking around for long.
Oh. Well, I hope you get a chance to catch up with Elle. I'm sure she'd love to see you.
She's still here?
Of course. You know how it is. No one ever leaves this place.
Yeah, I guess. This town's so quiet. It's changed.
Yes. Not for the better, I'm afraid. You should go home. See your mother. Perhaps I'll see you later. You look well, by the way.
Thanks.
So in terms of, like, people that you meet in Silent Hill games, Judge Holloway seems to be relatively hanging in there. Let's go talk to her a bit more. So, she mentioned a character there, her daughter, and so I have a pretty uncommon name. You know my name. My name's Gage. It's not particularly common. I am named after a character from a horror novel, so I mean, like, that's pretty dope. I get to tell that story to people. Specifically, I was named because the movie came out the year I was born, pretty much. There's some world building and lore in here that we're going to get into in just a second. But here's the thing. Uncommon names are a lot of fun until you see a piece of media that uses it. And then it can be weird. Because it's like, oh, that's me. Elle is my sister's name. So it's weird to play a game where there is a character named Elle. It's, at least for me. I have a sister, by the way, if you didn't know that. That's some Gage lore for you. Hey, Gray, welcome to the Shark Stream. Reading Death Note must be real weird then. Well, no, because that's the letter L. This is specifically E-L-L-E. Mom and Judge Holloway talking in our house. Mrs. Holloway came over. Mom cried when they were talking. Ominous! That's another photo that we have. Now, I think this is a photo... The photos, I believe, are oriented in your journal in the order you're supposed to get them. That's one that we're not supposed to get until much later. Because we're going to be coming back to this particular area. We don't have to be here right now, but we're here so we can talk to Judge Holloway. Because we can get some cool lore stuff out of that. This looks like a keyhole. I always thought the symbol was odd. Dad always got angry if I played with this. Weird. I'm sure it won't come up at any point. We've got some pictures of some old people up here. Who's this guy? One of Mayor Bartlett's ancestors was a town founder. Bartlett has been mayor since I was born and no one ever ran against him. I guess family heritage counts for a lot here. This is Edith Holloway, one of the town's founders. My father hated the Holloways, but Margaret always treated me well. Margaret is Judge Holloway's name. She and Elle even sent me letters when I left for the war. More letters than anyone else said. Sometimes I wonder how things would have turned out if I were born into a different family. The war, quote unquote. This is Cornelius Fitch, another of Shepherd's Glen's four founders. I always forget that Dr. Fitch is his direct descendant. Doc never really liked to talk about town history. Weird. Hey, didn't you say there were 4 founders? It looks like there used to be a picture right here. I wonder why it's empty now. Weird! I'm sure it's not important. I'm sure it's also not important that the town's called Shepherd's Glen and my name is Alex Shepherd. It's probably a coincidence. This picture looks like shit. Okay, what do we got around here? We got this. I got the serum. So serums are a little bit like ampoules in other Silent Hill games where they are the best healing item in the game. However, serums also have the added bonus of actually permanently increasing your health bar. Also, we got a box of kitty litter. For some reason. I don't know why. There's actually a lot of these boxes in this game. Not in this room, but I'll show you. For some reason, there's a lot of kitty litter in Shepherd's Glen. I don't know why. But here's something important. That, again, is a thing you could completely overlook. What should have been a normal school run home turned into tragedy last week when a freak thunderstorm washed a school bus into the raging torrent of the Toluca River. The normally placid river, swollen by nearly a week of record-breaking rainfall, was running almost 15 feet higher than normal. Mark Ward, the conscientious school bus driver for Toluca County, was unprepared for what he found when entering Riverview Road that runs parallel with the river. The fast-moving water eroded the soil underneath the asphalt, leaving it unsupported. The road suddenly collapsed as the bus pitched into the roaring river below, carried along a whitewater ride for a quarter of a mile. Amongst the screams of the petrified children, the bus became lodged under the aptly named Hope Bridge. Dr. Martin Fitch, MD, had just finished a house call and was on his way back to the office, following directly behind the school bus when the road gave way. Managing to stop in time, Dr. Fitch got out of his car, braving the downpour, and ran alongside the river for a quarter of a mile when the bus finally became jammed under the bridge. Without a thought for his own personal safety, Dr. Fitch jumped into the river and swam towards the bus. After breaking the rear window, he climbed inside to assess the situation. Inside, he found a terrible scene. The driver, trapped by his safety belt, had been killed when the front of the bus flooded. All of the second and third grade students survived without major injury, but appeared severely frightened by the events. The children were evacuated to the nearby Alcabella Hospital in Silent Hill to recuperate after their ordeal. During the evacuation, the situation took another terrifying turn. His leg trapped by the partially crumpled front of the vehicle, brave 8-year-old Alex Shepard was unable to move. Dr. Fitch knew that if Alex didn't drown, the cold waters of the Toluca River would put him into cold shock as his core temperature plummeted and he succumbed to hypothermia. Time was critical. The doctor quickly stripped off his shirt. Taking a hold of the boy, he wrapped his arms as tightly as he could around him and then waited for the rescue crews to reach them. The heat and warmth of the doctor's body may well have been the only thing that saved Alex's life that day. It took the fire crews nearly 4 hours to finally free Alex from the wreckage of the school bus. During the entire time he was trapped in the bus, Dr. Fitch never left his side. For his feat of bravery, the city council gave their highest award to Dr. Fitch along with the key to the city. That's where there's a key on the page. Though tragedy struck for Martin Ward, the potential loss of all those children was averted by the selfless act of one man, Dr. Martin Fitch, MD. Damn. That's nuts. Let's leave. Fuck this door. Hello, Judge Holloway.
Hey, Judge Holloway. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, Alex. What is it?
So let's go ahead and ask about the town anniversary, because if we don't, then my going on about how that's important to the kind of building the mystery would go essentially unfulfilled.
I noticed a banner out front that said something about an anniversary.
Yes. The town's 150-year anniversary.
But wasn't that celebration like years ago? I thought I remembered being here for it.
You're right. Things tend to stay in one place around here. I guess it's time we took that down, huh?
All right. So, do we want to ask if the 150th anniversary was when everything was shut down, or do we want to ask how Elle is? I'm just picking stuff up. What is with me today? I'm picking stuff up off my desk. X. Okay. One of the things that I found in those boxes was, I guess this must have been like a pre-order bonus for Majora's Mask 3D. It's a little Majora's Mask, like, silver pin. This thing is, like, weirdly solid. I was a little shocked when I, like, opened up the box and I picked it up. It's just like, wow, this thing's dense. Alright, let's go ahead with, was that when everything was shut down?
Was that when all the businesses started closing?
I'm not sure, Alex. It's been a while.
I was just curious.
You need to go home, Alex. Your mother's not been well. She needs you.
Is my mom okay?
What's wrong? Is she okay?
Go home, Alex. Your mother needs you. We can talk later.
Oh, well, okay.
Alex, could you come back later? This really isn't a good time.
For some reason, so in the regular cutscenes, aside from the facial animations being better overall, people seem to tend to be nicer. in the sort of like conversations outside of cutscenes, people tend to be like a lot more short, a lot more curt. It's weird. Put away that knife. No! Yeah! Wow. That is a remarkably solid woman. Okay. What are you looking at, Alex? It's a collection of law encyclopedias and town government papers. There's also a collection of newspapers from the neighboring towns. So this is actually important. Each of these is an office for basically the founding families of the city that still hold like a lot of power in the city. The last one that we were in had that article about Dr. Fitch because that was Dr. Fitch's office at Town Hall. This one has a bunch of law stuff in it, and Judge Holloway is here, so it's Judge Holloway's office. Here's an American flag. No, that's not what it is, Alex. That's the American flag. Thank you. Here's a clock. Stuck at about 2:06 or so. You might think that's just like, haha, funny texture thing, but it's actually kind of important. Doesn't acknowledge the flag on purpose. So here's another office. This one looks a little bit fancier. It's an unorganized collection of township journals and election records. That's because this is Mayor Bartlett's office. Looks like the last 50 years of farmers' almanacs. Each one is perfectly sorted. Not a single year is missing. Health Dwink. Oh yeah, who's this guy? This guy looks like he sucks. Got a big cushiony chair. There's a save point. Mayor Bartlett gets his own save point? This is some bullshit. Someone has time to water the plants. Why don't they clean up the rest of the office? That's a good question. Mayor Bartlett has a save point in his office. Your tax dollars at work, folks. It's nice that you're allowed in all of these places. Well, we're not allowed in all of them, unfortunately. This door is one we're super not getting through. At least not yet. Oh, we gotta hack it. Time to jumpstart the mainframe. I need a different weapon to break through these boards. I don't know why you think you need a different weapon. It looks like they're pre-broken already. I think it's very funny that you can see the seams where these models are supposed to split apart once you have the correct weapon to get through them. Okay, we're gonna go now. Okay. So our house is that way, but what happens if we go... Actually, isn't there something else on this street? Hold on. We're going to take a quick look around. So I want to say Shepherd's Glen Family Medical Center, Dr. Fitch's office. Oh. He's been in this location since before I was born. It's locked. Well, shit. Oh, that's the banner for the parade again. So we now have Fitch marked on our map here. That's going to be important later. That'd be like noticing an animation cell in real life. An animation cell in real life? Olson's Hardware Supplies. Outstanding values. Plumbing and electrical supplies, cement, glass, coal, safety equipment, kerosene, paint supplies, fertilizer, gas and kerosene heaters, chainsaws. Hot damn. Olson's. That is an awful sign. No, it's like that one anime truck. It's like that one anime. Bait and tackle. Smith's Fishing Store. Frozen bait in stock. Fresh bait when available. Looks like the lock is broken. Can't open it. Looks like the bait and tackle shop is closed too. I doubt anyone would be out fishing in this weather anyway. Shows what you know. Yeah, whatever. What is this? The gate is sealed shut. There's no way I could open it. Where does this even go? Looks like over to a little dock. This should lead down to the docks and boat lodge. Outstanding. Probably not as good as the Circus of Values. As a kid, I would spend entire summer days out on the lake. Well, that ain't that nice. Ain't that nice. I think this is a park? Yeah.
Feels strange to be back here again.
Damn, that is a house. Mailbox. Nothing to say about the mailbox. Looks like something was trying to claw its way into the garage. This door won't open without the garage door remote. Something shiny in there. There's actually a couple things in there. Look at that fucking thing. Goodness. This is the way that we can go to get to the park. We're going to be going that way anyway, so I'm not going to bother with it right now. Got a fucking veranda and a porch swing blocking the rest of the porch for some reason. Seems like poor planning, but the fuck do I know? I'm not an architect.
Hello? Hello? Huh, that's strange.
Here's a clock. The clock has stopped. Mom keeps everything in perfect order. Why hasn't she fixed the clock? What an awful photo. It's a photo of Mom, Dad, and Josh. Dad, Mom, and Josh. Mom, Dad, and Dad, Mom. And Josh. Mom, Dad. Josh, man. I don't remember this one. I must have been gone when they put it up. Am I okay? What is wrong with me today? Is deer? You got a little bit of deer. What are you looking at, Alex? Looks like someone got the suitcases down from the attic. Were Mom and Dad planning on going somewhere? Why haven't you fixed the clock, Mom? Ooh, Mom. Fix the fucking clock. These are Dad's books. He always got so worked up if I touched any of his stuff. Just a vase. Nothing useful. Oh, well. Sick burn on vases, I guess. Vases? It's a chair. I think these are my grandfather's candle holders. Mom always insisted on lighting them when people came over for big dinners. This is Mom's favorite French poetry book. She loves poetry. I guess. This couch is really worn out. Me and Josh used to hide our comic books in the cushions. Mom always said they were a waste of time. She didn't understand. You just don't understand, Mom! It's just a dresser, nothing useful. What is this over here? Hold on. The fuck is that? Is that like a globe or something? I'm gonna come back to you when I got my fucking flashlight. And we're gonna have words. Strange object in the dark. It won't budge. Well, shit. Did I try getting down here already? It's jammed. Well. What we got up here? Pictures. It's a painting of a landscape. I wonder if it's based on a real place. Probably. The couch honestly looks better than some of the ones I've had. It's a painting of a landscape. Landscape? What the fuck is up with me today? My mouth is just not working right. I mean, if anything, my mouth not working right is like a conduit for comedy. That's how Boost Based it happened. It's a picture of mom, dad, mom, dad, and dad, mom, and Josh, mom, dad, mom. Fucking god damn it. It's a picture of dad, mom, and Josh. How come I'm not in it? I know I was there. I still love Boost Basted so much. There was one recently, Audrey, that you weren't here for that I can't remember what it was. Raggy, are you stepping all over my desk? Hello? Raggy boy? It was like something started with like IN or IM, and I said UN, but I can't remember what the fucking word was. Mist might remember. Mist was there. Oh, right. I must have taken the photo. That must suck to have like, hey, here's all these family photos. Cool, where are you? I was holding the camera. Oof. It's an old picture of Mom and Josh. Josh not looking so good in this picture. Josh has that, like... Josh in this picture has very big, we constructed what this ancient hominid would look like with musculature and flesh on him energy. Me? Remember? Maybe. Josh is not looking good here. Josh is looking a little decomposed. It was taken years ago. I guess she likes to remember him as her baby. Josh looking a little dried out, little mummified. I remember Mom sitting here cradling Joshua as a baby. Mom's jewelry case. I remember she would get mad if we touched it. Mom and Dad's bed. Josh and I got caught jumping on it once. Of course, I got punished while Josh was totally let off the hook. A narrative is forming here. What's this? It's a letter from Mom to Dad. She never sent me letters, but I was in boot camp. Adam, I know that you will soon return to me, but I miss you dearly, and writing to you always calms my nerves. Everything here is the same, but with you gone, the house is so empty. The letter ends there. I guess she never finished it. Weird. Look at this vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. Looks old. Nope, that's a radiator, Alex. It's not a vacuum cleaner. Closet is empty. Where are the clothes? Are they in the suitcase downstairs? Maybe. Just a dresser. Nothing useful. Bathroom! Hello. It's an old cassette tape. Label's been ripped off. Wonder what's on it. Fuck, you sure did. Mirror. Nothing to see here. Towels. Bath tub. I used to hate taking baths when I was a kid. It was always a struggle to get me in the tub. You don't say. It's a laundry hamper. Radiator vacuum, same difference. Oh, that door's open. Let's go over there. Never mind. It's locked. I need a key to open it. Well, shit. What's this? That's us on the shore of Toluca Lake. It's a photo of the whole family. We're at one of the town's we're at one of the town festivals. Everyone always thought we were the perfect family. I guess people believe what they want to. Alex, I also can't help but notice that you're not in this picture either. That's super weird. What's this? There was a photo of me here. Where is it? Okay, so here we are in our room, where there are some things. Floorboards are busted. Join the fight. It looks like my parents sold all my toys. I guess after I left for the service, they didn't see much point in keeping any of my stuff. It's just a dresser. Nothing useful. What's this? Jesus, look at that thing. Why can't I pick that up? Fucking rocket launcher ass. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. But I'll try it again all the same. What is this? This is Joshua's bug collection. One time I helped him catch some spiders in the backyard. He loves spiders for some weird reason. Join the fight. No. Absolutely not. It's a photo of Dad and Josh fishing at the lake. Why am I never in any of these pictures? You're just now wondering? Okay, we got a couple glowing things here. One of them is this. I got a laser pistol. Konami. I want to say this is the same kind of laser pistol that you can get in the in Silent Hill 1 when you get the UFO ending. And yes, it is a laser pistol. Like, full on. We're going to attempt to use the laser pistol as little as possible. Looks like there's something behind the bookcase. This bookshelf has seen better days, but there was something special about it. Move that out of the way. This out of the way. Get over there. Hell yeah. So this is something that's kind of neat. This is something that's going to become particularly important later, but looks like it's a map of our house drawn in crayon. This is one of those things that, like, to be totally honest, is actually a really neat thing that this game does. Like, you are going to need a map of the house at a later point in the game. But, like, how do you do that? People don't generally keep just, like, professionally printed maps of their own damn house. So the fact that it's just like, oh, it's like a map that Alex and Josh drew as kids is really cool, actually. I actually like this a lot. Oh, I should actually also... there's information that we can get about items that we have by inspecting them. Experimental drug that will boost my health. I hope. Then we can also check out some information on our weapons. It's a bit rusty when the blade is worn, but it still works. Small but very effective. Where did this come from? Did aliens leave it here? And then we have our flashlight. I got a flashlight. Take a look at this fucking thing.
God, what's your problem?
I had that dream. Never mind. It's nothing.
Look, take it. If you get scared again, just turn it on. Okay?
Thanks, Alex.
Sure.
So one of the weird things about, like, what's the word I'm looking for? About the flashbacks is that Alex's model in the flashbacks is almost identical to how his model looks in the like, quote-unquote present day, which there could conceivably be reasons for that, but it's also weird to think about how, like, a fully grown adult man was sharing a bunk bed with his, like, teenage brother. Also, on the top bunk, which is just like, dude, as you're getting bigger, that bed is less likely to be able to support you. You're gonna fucking crush your bro, my guy. Let's take a look at this thing again. That is a fucking rocket launcher. Is that, like, from something? I don't actually know. So one thing that I'm probably going to do at some point, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it today, because unfortunately I don't have time to do it today. I might do it next week for the stream, depending on a couple of things. We might be doing something special for next Saturday's Silent Hill stream, but just stay tuned for that. This game, the lead up to this game was accompanied by the release of character diaries. Essentially, they were blogs maintained by 3 characters in the game: Alex Shepard, Elle Holloway, and Deputy Wheeler. And each of them is meant to give a bit more insight into the characters' backstories, what's going on with the town, as well as sort of like their actual characterization. It's also where they try to sort of like work in like reasons why some of the monsters look the way they look. Like, why are the nurses so sexy? Why they got they titties out? Well, it's because when Alex was in the hospital after getting wounded in the war, he noticed that all of the nurses dressed really sexily. And it's just like, okay, weird thing to notice, but fucking whatever, I guess. Just say you wanted sexy nurses. It's okay. If Yoko Taro can do it, so can you. We gotta take a look at that. Where was that fucking globe that I saw? Was that in here? Hold on. I need to find it. No, it was downstairs. That's right, I remember. A what? Got that Kojima-style nonsense. Bayonetta big sexy just because. An odd trail of water coming from what was originally a jammed door. How strange. How perplexing. Mother?
Mom.
Hello, mother. Just be brave and say it. That's what I'm always saying. If you're gonna make a sexy character, just own up to it. Almost every OC I have ever made has been an OC that I want to fuck.
What are you doing here?
I think that is a perfectly fine design ethos.
You've been gone too long.
Yeah? Yeah.
Where is everybody?
Mom, why haven't you fixed the clock?
I don't know. Your father went to look for him. But now he's gone. Everyone's gone.
Damn, that's crazy. Why haven't you fixed the clock, though? Jesus, that's a big gun. Look at the size of that barrel.
Mom, what's going on here? What happened?
Mom, what are you firing out of that gun? Full-size potatoes?
Mom.
I miss your brother, Alex.
Yeah, I miss my brother too. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this.
I'll find him.
That gun is fucking huge, Jesus.
I had the stream. I just have a feeling he's in trouble. Don't worry about it. I'll find Joshua.
Crazy. Do guns fix clocks, Mom?
Your dress is... What was that?
The basement.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look around. You just stay here.
So that's our mom. She's not doing so hot.
I don't know anything else, Alex. I'm sorry.
She has a bunch of canned responses. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go check out the basement. It's basically just a variation of just like, hey, shouldn't you be looking for your brother, idiot? I'll just leave it alone. I don't want to get shocked. Very shocking. Ah. Water.gif.
Josh?
Whoop. Weird bubble. Oh shit. What a horrible looking creature. Ow. You know what? I should have seen that coming. Ow. So I forget what that enemy's called. From what I understand, they're kind of supposed to be based on mermaids, but they're also sort of based on the movement of the janitor monster from the 2006 movie. What do we got over here? Looks like the remote for our garage is sitting on top of this water pump. What is it doing down here? I got a garage remote. I remember having my house having one of these as a kid. A wet boy? Yeah, it's a wet boy. Fuck it. Let's call them wet boys. So we just got attacked by a wet boy. There's a note underneath. If it runs out of fuel, use the can from the garage to fill it. Adam. That's our dad's name. Well, the pump won't start without gas. I should check the garage. This is going to be kind of hilarious. Because when we finish this quote-unquote puzzle, the reason that we have to do this is going to be upsetting. The backyard won't open while the basement is flooded. The safety latch is somewhere under all that water. Well, okay. Hold on. There's someone in there. Father, is that you? Ah, no. It was but a dress mannequin. Why do we even keep this down here? Fuck this thing. Check out this door.
Dad,
What the hell are you doing? You know this place is off limits. I don't ever want to see you in here again. Are we clear?
I'm sorry. Yes, yes, sir.
Our dad seems like a dick. So Adam Shepard, Alex's dad, is visually based on a character from Lost. I believe the character's name is John Locke. And when I say visually based on, I mean if you look up his official character art, it is literally just a photo of John Locke from Lost photoshopped to look slightly different. Alright, let's go ahead and use that garage door opener. Oh, let's look at this revolver first. The cylinder is rusted and won't turn. It would be a nice piece if I could get it repaired. Is it rusted? I can't tell. I joke. We joke here. It's a remote for the garage door. Dad was always losing this thing. Let's use it. He's from Loss. Oh no, a wet boy. Oh shit. So the knife is kind of OP. Wait, just the actor. Yeah, it's weird. The knife is a little bit OP. You can basically stun lock any enemy with the knife. It kind of makes the other weapons in the game a little bit redundant. But you still need the other weapons in order to progress in certain cases. And then, of course, you get an upgraded knife way later on, and it's kind of comical how easy the game becomes at that point. We got a steel pipe. Take a look at that shit. In fact, let's take a look at that shit. A section of steel plumbing pipe. It's a bit dirty, but easy to swing. So, much like the knife, we do have a combo with this. This is 1, 2, bam. About to go pop a near on these wet boys. This is another combat training manual. We got this thing. This is a bonus weapon that you get for getting one of the endings. Much like the laser pistol. I think this and the laser pistol are the only bonus weapons they are. This one kind of sucks because it has such a like slow kind of wind up. So we're gonna go ahead and stick mostly with the main what's the word I'm looking for? The main melee weapons that we can get in the game. Oh shit. We're gonna go ahead and use the pipe a little bit. I think we can switch weapons using the D-pad, can't we? Yep. So that wet boy coming out of that hole. I'm sorry. The fact that I said that sentence caught me off guard. That wet boy coming out of that hole was an indication that now it's time to head that way, and that hole leads to the park. Got some ghostly children singing Ring Around the Rosie. We got The Good. It's an old newspaper. Paul Russell Douglas was executed for the murder of 8 children in and around Silent Hill and Shepherd's Glen areas, according to court records. He offered no resistance as he was arrested and strapped in the electric chair as officials, witnesses, and reporters watched. His execution is not going to stop anything, Douglas said. I've worked and waited for this day. All that's left is to rejoin my lord. After preparations were completed, Douglas received a sudden blast of electrical current, followed by a 2-minute stream that jolted him back in the chair. Medical officials pronounced him dead at 2:09 p.m. Wild. Finish your thought. Hole. You did, however, say it. Yeah, I know. It's just, listen. The mouth sometimes moves a little bit faster than the brain can process. We got a drawing over here. It's a child's drawing. It sucks. But this is where we start getting the child's drawings that have the poem on them. Where is Stephen, Mommy? He can't play and I'm sad. You mustn't ask, my darling. Stephen has been bad. The poem also sucks. It's not a good poem. We got this thing. I'm not really sure what this thing is. Some kind of weird swing. We got some seesaws. Got this thing. Can I, like, get this turning or... No? Got a slide. Can't go down the slide. What do you think this is? Resident Evil 5? A big spider crawling next to my army toys in the park. Wouldn't let me squish the... That looks like squitch? That looks like that says squitch as opposed to squish. Wouldn't let me squish the spider. That's a pretty big spider. I'm going to tell you something here. This is foreshadowing. What it's foreshadowing will become apparent as we get closer to the end of the game. But first and foremost, time to go this way. Now, something about, like, the main weapons that you get in this game, all the melee weapons and then the firearms, is that each one has its own sort of, like, upgraded version as well. We're not going to start getting upgraded versions until we've gotten most of the available weapons. But basically, they just replace the weapon that they're upgrading in your inventory. Here comes a wet boy. Ah, the trash cans! Ow! Okay, that was rude. Damn. That was kind of cool, actually. That was a very cool and sexy thing I did just now. We can go up this ladder. For some reason, there's not anything up here. It's just kind of a ladder. There's a truck over here. It is not Travis Grady's truck. Or it might be. Actually, I think it is. Why is this here? Examine. The gas tank is open. It looks like someone siphoned some gas out of this. Well, he used this to fill up the gas can. There's not much left, but I should be able to power up the generator with this. Now, you might be wondering how he got the gas into that can. Don't worry about it. The gas can is filled with gas siphoned from the truck. I like to think he just had like a rubber hose and he just sucked the gas up and spit it into the can. Just because that's gross and it would be funny. Now, you may be wondering what we did all this for. And as you'll recall, we needed the gas to operate the water pump in the basement so that we could clear the water out. You might be wondering why we need to clear the water out in order to open the door. The reason may shock and surprise you. That reminds me, I needed to check out if that was a fucking globe or not. It is a globe! I was so fucking right. Alex is just a guy. Alex is just some dude. Alex is actually way more important to this game than Travis was in his own game. So the reason that this may shock and surprise you is because the why for why we needed this water pump is that we needed a water pump to get to the safety latch. For some reason. Because I guess it wasn't just something we could reach under the surface of the water for. Alex isn't just a guy. Alex is actually kind of important, all things considered. So here we are in the backyard. Shuki. Hey, where's the dog? The fuck if I know, buddy. Oh. Oh, I hear him. Shuki. Here, doggy. What's this? Health drink. Fucking sick. There's a bike. This is my old bike. I bought this with money I made for my paper route. Looks like the tires are flat, though. Motherfucker still had training wheels. What a loser. Had a tree house. I remember the day we built this tree house. We had so many good times. I always kind of wished I had a tree house, but on the on the property that my house was on growing up, there weren't really any good trees, and that's saying something. There was entire fucking forest behind our house. That child's drawing. Billy, too, and Sally? Did they do something wrong? I'm afraid it's true, child. All your friends are gone. Alright. There's a grill. Alex was going to ride the bike, but the tire was flat, so... There's a bug zapper. Zapping bugs. We can go in this back door. And there's stuff back here. In fact. Let's take a quick look around. What's in the fridge? Some grody milk, some grody water, health drink, things like that. Locked door. Definitely not getting through that way. Lock is broken. What do we got in here? These are Mom's sewing books. She'd sit on the couch for hours and plan her next sewing project. Making new clothes was something she loved to do. O Lord, grant me the faith to trust in your judgment, the wisdom to see your way, and the strength to do what is asked of me. Here's a lamp. This is a pretty nice couch. Picnic basket. There's a note next to the phone. Adam, don't forget to ask Curtis about the engine. So this is another one of those things where it's just like, this is very easy to miss. So we're going to be talking to Curtis later. Curtis is kind of an objective that we don't know that we have, and this is the only reference to him at any point in the game prior to us meeting him. This game is weird in its progression. This is Mom's sewing machine. She used it to mend our clothes. Sometimes she spent all day mending clothes or making things for the other ladies around town. Okay, we got one more thing to do here. It's our answering machine. There's no tape inside. Well, we have a tape, and there's some weird shit on it. Josh, are you really sure you want to make a cringe radio show with your fail brother? Fucking his dad's just like, listen, Josh, your brother kinda sucks. Do you really want to end up like him? Just like, wow, really throwing your other son under the bus, huh? Let's take a look at this backpack. What's on the fence? This is Joshua's backpack. There's a photo inside. This looks like a picture of Dad's hunting room, but how did Joshua get in here? Alex dared me to go into Dad's room. I took this picture for proof. I wasn't scared. Dad doesn't care if I come in here. He just doesn't want Alex to. That's messed up. Also, is that a dog? I think I found out what happened to the dog, Alex. It's not looking good. What the hell happened to the streets? They are just kind of gone. What do we got here? It's just Shepherd's Glen sewer services property. No trespassing. Violators may be subject to prosecution. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Don't think about it too much. It's locked. There's light coming from the other side. Huh. Interesting. Ah! The cemetery! Oh, I can see us actually spending a lot of time here. I got the Rose Heights Cemetery map. Not because it's so big. For all this game has like large maps for certain areas, it is generally pretty linear overall. Not like some other Silent Hill games where like, you know, it's a relatively open area. The reason that we're going to be spending a lot of time in the cemetery is because so many of these graves have something written on them. I think this first one might be my favorite, if it's the one I'm thinking it is. Oliver Hall died November 6th, 1875 at the age of 62. We laughed at him because he was different. He laughed at us because we were all the same. We will never laugh the same again. Damn, can't believe they had fucking Hot Topic back in the 1800s. Erica Hall died January 23rd, 1870. Sleep on, sweet mother and wife, and take thy rest. God called thee home, he thought it best. Like, some of these are just actually kind of goofy. Colin B. died January 20th, 1876, before his time at 32 years of age. All who knew him have agreed he was a good man. Here's where Bruce Norwood lies. Nobody laughs, nobody cries. Where he goes, how he fares, nobody knows, nobody cares. Wow! Imagine getting fucking dunked on your own goddamn tomb. Honestly. Just, ugh. Hello, 911. Can I report a murdered corpse? Like, he wasn't murdered. He was already dead, but he was murdered, though. Ped Davenport. Who fucking names their kid Ped? Is that why he died? From being named Ped? We won't be able to ask you anything now. I'm wondering if, like, some of these are, like, developers. Roxy N. Rigby. Roxy N. Rigby. November 24th, 1820 to January 16th, 1862. Love is eternal and can never be leashed. Hey, who's that guy?
What's that guy doing?
It's a very good question. Why is that guy digging up graves? That's a weird fucking thing to do. Oh well, it's probably not important. Another enemy cutscene. The wet boys are called lurkers, I think. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think they're called lurkers. I'm gonna keep calling them wet boys. At least for this stream, but I'm pretty sure it's lurkers. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Easy. Easy.
So here's the thing. Skinned Dog as an enemy design works in the first game because it's the first game. And also it's on the PlayStation 1 and they're not really able to do too much in terms of like too crazy of enemy designs. But like, for God's sakes, you had like 4 other games between then and now to refine dog enemies, and you did. There's the split-headed dog from Silent Hill 3, and then there's the fucking slurpers, or whatever they're called. Lickers, maybe? I don't really remember. From Silent Hill 4. So, 6 games in, Skinned Dog isn't really too notable of a character design anymore. This fountain is hereby dedicated to the memory of Charlotte Borden by her loving parents, taken suddenly from a life yet fulfilled, born, the rest is illegible, age 8 years old. There's an additional inscription below. Wait, hold on. Went to read the wiki to see if the graves were Easter eggs, and I found something else. Oh, yeah? Inseparable yet divided, 2 halves of the same person, in 2 places now forever apart. I'm going to take this. I'm going to just defile this grave real quick. BRB, defiling graves. Alright, I think... Oh, that is a way I can go. This isn't. This gate is padlocked and overgrown with vines. It also looks like... Oh, wait, no, it's just a cement gate. There are books in the house, and they all have titles written on them. Oh! That's neat. I'll have to take a look at the... We're going to be going back to the house later in the game. The gate to the Bartlett family mausoleum is locked. Some are silly, like book title. Wonderful. There's a part of me that wants to be like, ugh, I can't believe they couldn't get more creative with their textures. But then, like, this is also the series that gave us Butter Cake. So I guess I really can't be too hard on them. I don't recognize this name. What, and you recognize the other ones? In memory of Mr. Amos Roberts, died March 3rd, 1923 at 66 years of age. Lamented most by those that knew him best. Yeah, that's how mourning works. In memory of Mrs. Elizabeth Sturgis, wife of Mr. Jonathan Sturgis, died March 17th, 1913. Okay. In memory of Jonathan Sturgis, died September 14th, 1918. Okay, well, they're both here. There's a save point. I don't recognize this name. More game libraries need to be like Doom guys with a shit ton of references to other games. Others are references like Harry got his gun and a reference to Johnny got his gun. Oh, I don't recognize this name. Save our game. We might need to backtrack to this save point in a little bit just because we're going to be coming up on the end of the stream soon. But we're going to see how far we can get. This stone is erected by Timothy Thatcher in perpetual memory of his wife, Mrs. Dorothy Thatcher, died March 28th, 1891. Though life in virtuous path she trod, in death her hope was placed in God. There is one that is very interesting. Oh. Memory of Betsy Thatcher, daughter of Timothy and Dorothy Thatcher, died March 28th, 1890, at 16 years of age. Farewell, my weeping parents dear. Farewell, my brothers and sisters near. I wish you all to live in love and make your peace with God above. Damn, they got religion in this town. Here lie interred the children of Erastus and Margaret. Nancy died February 17th, 1905, 1 year, 8 months, and 22 days. A son stillborn, May 11th, 1906. I'll probably just tell you later. Oh, okay. Eliza Sturgis, daughter of William and Sally Sturgis, died April 28th, 1916, age 1 year, 9 months. Those little rites, a tear, a stone received, 'tis all a father, all a friend can give. A lot of Sturgis in this fucking cemetery. There's nothing in there right now, but I think later there is a weapon upgrade. So many men and women have died in Shepherd's Glen. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, Alex, but anyone who's ever lived has died. Well, no, not anyone. Well, most people who have lived have died. I don't recognize this name. I haven't died, nor will I. What's this? Names are entirely worn away. Marker's pretty worn, only a few letters are still visible. Wow, not even gonna let me see those letters? Fucking... That's fine. I didn't want to see them anyway. Memory of Mrs. Catherine Nye, wife of Mr. Arthur Nye, died February 5th, 1917 at 86 years of age. Sacred to the memory of Mr. John Nye, died May 5th, 1915 at 78 years of age, and of Mrs. Fanny Nye, his second wife, died June 16th, 1921 at 75 years of age. Damn, sacred to the memory, huh? Really couldn't spare any sacred memories for the other person in that fucking tomb. Mark is pretty worn, only a few letters are still visible. I don't recognize this name. Okay. Mark is pretty worn, a few letters still visible. Gate is padlocked. Names are entirely worn away. Names are entirely worn away. Gate is padlocked. Memory of Lemuel Jacobs, died March 10th, 1934, at 55 years of age. The immortal part has on swift pinions flown to take its sentence in the world unknown. In memory of Rhoda Hunt, daughter of Cap Nathan and Mrs. Lydia Hunt, died September 23rd, 1864. Sleep on, sweet babe, and take thy rest. God called thee home, he saw it best. I think someone else used that little poem earlier on. People out here be plagiarizing on graves. In memory of Rachel Smith, died in December at 32 years of age. Oh, very straightforward. Troy Douglas Hampton, died February 13th, 1888. Even more straightforward. Fuck. Memory of Lydia Rush, died March 1st, 1872, at 25 years of age. Did we run out of fucking weird Bible poems? I don't think any of these say anything. Yeah, no, they don't. Oh, shit! Ow. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use that serum now. Grate seems to be firmly attached. I think that opens up a little bit later in the game. Don't quote me on that, though. Don't. I can see you quoting me from across the internet. And I'm asking you to stop. Ugh, bugs. Nasty. Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay. There is actually a lot here, as I recall. So, hold on. Because if I remember, there's some family plots here that we get a little bit of information about, like, some of the founding families. So, like, let's take a look here. There's this one. Memory of Edward Shepherd, son of David and Stephanie. Memory of Michael Shepherd, eldest son of David and Stephanie, tragically lost at 9 years old. So, some of the Shepherd family. Over here we got, in loving memory of Stephanie Shepherd, beloved wife of David Shepherd, died December 31st, 1899, at 24 years of age. Some more Shepherds. Here lies David Shepherd, died March 1st, 1910, at 34 years of age. Damn, died young. In memory of Horace H. Bartlett, who passed in a powder mill explosion March 10th, 1934, at 29 years of age. I mean, if you have to go out. Farewell, my friends and children dear, prepare for death while I sleep here. Could you but know as much as I, how soon would you prepare to die? That's a weird thing to say, but okay. So, Bartlett family. Lydia Bartlett died April 5th, 1894, at 22 years of age. Here beneath this gloomy stone, I sleep so quiet and alone. That opens up later, but do quote me on that. Hey! Hey now. That's not what I said. In memory of Henry Bartlett, who died in a fire July 26th, 1916. In memory of Caleb Bartlett, son of Henry and Mary Bartlett, died August 3rd, 1917, at 6 years of age. Damn. Memory of Mary Bartlett, died August 4th, 1917, at 24 years of age. What was that? Oh, I can climb up here. Okay. Good to know. Memory of Mrs. Lois Bartlett. Hey, Lois, wife of Ephraim Bartlett, died May 6, 1896, at 19 years of age. She was 19 and she was already married. Damn, okay. Hey, this is the crypt of my ancestor, Isaac Shepherd. He was one of the original founders of the town. Memory of Isaac Shepherd, died March 9th, 1882, at 62 years of age. I depart this world to face what awaits me, leaving behind this town to my children, and if God is indeed fair and just, I will never be forgiven. The path of death must once be trod by all. Ominous, to say the least. Sacred to the memory of Daniel Shepherd, son of Isaac Shepherd, died December 23rd at 5 years of age. 5 years? Fuck. Memory of William Shepard, died March 1st, 1889, at 25 years of age. Memory of Catherine Shepard, beloved wife of William Shepard, died January 1st, 1889, at 24 years of age. And I want to say that's all of them. We haven't gone around this way yet, though, so... Let me take a look here real quick. Long row of tombstones, I wonder if it's a family plot. Fuck, it might be. I wonder if it's family plot. What could they be plotting? Get it? Oh god, there's more down here. Oh, and there's this guy. Hey, man. Ow. Ow. Dick. The memory of Nancy Holloway, June 22nd... hold on. June 22nd, 1870 to December 16th, 1899. I love 22th. It's my favorite number. In loving memory of Regina Fitch, daughter of Andrew and Elizabeth, passed away on May 14th, 1923 at 46 years of age. In loving memory of Stephen Fitch, son of Andrew and Elizabeth, tragically lost at 7 years old. And then we've got a couple mausoleums here. This is the Fitch family mausoleum. They are one of the 4 founding families. Locked the door looks like the one from my dad's hunting room. I wonder how I'm supposed to open it. We may never know. We're gonna find out later. In memory of Elizabeth Fitch, wife of Andrew Fitch, passed away on June 29th, 1897 at 40 years of age. Memory of Andrew Fitch, who died April 15th, 1887 at 32 years of age. God, there's a lot of these. In loving memory of Henry Holloway, December 12th, 1885 to February 4th, 1892. Wait, that's like 7 years. Here lies Robert Holloway, August 17th, 1887 to January 23rd, 1910. Loving memory of Karen Holloway, daughter of Sophie and John, tragically lost at 8 years old. Here lies Sophie Holloway, July 29th, 1889 to September 13th, 1920. There's John Holloway, June 12th, 1868 to October 29th, 1901. A lot of people dying young. I'm happening to notice here. This is Holloway family mausoleum. They are one of the 4 founding families. The lock on the door looks like the one from Dad's hunting room. I wonder how I'm supposed to open it. Perhaps we will find out later on. Here lies Frederick Holloway, November 24th, 1865 to January 16th, 1900. Memory of Nancy Holloway, June 22nd, 1870 to December 16th, 1899. Have I looped around yet? Loving memory of Regina Fitch, daughter of Andrew. I think I did that one, right? Is this 22th? Tragically lost at 7 years old. I think, yeah, I've looped around. Okay, we can continue now. We better continue, because I actually need to end the stream, like, soon, like, once we hit the next save point. One split hole, now split in twain, opens the way for souls to leave, find the plates and release their pain, one separate but now whole again. That's a clue for what we're supposed to do. Whose family is this? Because we got this thing here. This fountain is hereby dedicated to the memory of Claire Borden by her loving parents, tragically lost moments after her twin sister died, born the rest is legible, age 8 years old. There's an additional inscription below. Inseparable yet divided, 2 halves the same person, 2 places now forever apart. Strange stone plate. And then I don't think there's anything over here. Can we read any of these? Names are entirely worn away. I'm not going to bother checking all of them. We just gotta fucking book it to wherever the next save point is. So I remember when I was playing this off stream a while back, I got up here without grabbing the first stone plate, and I needed to walk all the way back. It was kind of awful, actually. Why hasn't this been towed away? It's obviously broken down. Get ready for that fucking line. Smells like something died in this dumpster. Alex has something to say about all of the cars in Silent Hill, and it's usually the same line again and again. While I'm working my way towards the next save point so we can stop, I do want to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. Silent Hill Homecoming is a fun game to just kind of riff on. If you enjoy the stream, you can... it's covered in dust and ash. This fan hasn't gone anywhere in a long time. You can follow me on Twitter at @sane_intolerant or on youtube.com/saneintolerant, where I post all the streams after they happen. You can also subscribe to me here on Twitch. We have special emotes at tiers 1, 2, and 3. Doors locked. Art for the stream was done by Ficus Art, whose work you can find on Twitter at Ficus Art, FICUSART. Upcoming streams: Wednesday will be Majora's Mask, Thursday will be Final Fantasy XIV, Friday will be Bioshock, and then next Saturday will be Silent Hill Homecoming again. We got a cutscene here coming up, so let's go ahead and see about ending on that.
You always were a klutz. You okay?
Alex? Oh my god, Alex!
Hey, your mom told me I might see you around here.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you. It feels like it's been forever.
Yeah. You alone out here?
Well, hey, you know, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. You took off without saying goodbye.
Yeah, well, I'm not here for long. I'm looking for my brother. You seen him?
No. I haven't, Alex.
Damn, Alex. Girl says she hasn't seen you in forever and she misses you, and you're just like, oh, I'm looking for my brother!
Jesus, what the hell is going on here?
I don't know. And every day there are more flyers to put up. Every day more people disappear.
I had no idea.
And if you did, would you have done anything about it?
Yeah, I would have come back for Josh, gotten him the hell out of here. God knows what kind of trouble he's in now.
Very single-minded.
Look around you, Alex. This whole place is in trouble.
I know, I get it.
Hello?
But I have to find my brother. He's my responsibility. After that, I'm gone.
I don't know how I feel about you asking me that particular question.
Alex, wait.
I'm just about done, though. I just need to find the next save point, which I think is pretty close.
Oh, you homecometh.
The homecometh, yes.
Incredible.
If I hear anything,
10 out of 10 IGN.
I don't know what AGN gave this game. Hold on.
Nothing.
Thanks, Al.
I don't. Well, hold on.
They probably gave it like, okay, best bets, I bet IGN gave it like a 4 out of 10 or something.
Let's find out.
Or like a 6 out of 10? It's either above a 5 or below a 5.
It got a 7.
Wow!
I got a walkie-talkie out of 10.
How the hell did this game get a 7 out of 10 from IGN?
I don't know, but take a look at this child's drawing.
Man, looks like shit. I give that 4 out of 10 for IGN.
Beware of he who took them. He goes by many names. The Bogeyman, the Shadowed One. But all are he, the same. I always imagine Boogeyman having 2 O's. So whenever I see it with 1 O, I just say Bogeyman.
Like it's a British booger.
Yeah. Shepherd's Glen Police Station. We didn't get to see Dad much since he spent so much time here. Alright, fuck, where's the nearest? Bartlett Vineyards. The winery is owned by the Bartlett family. My parents would go to dinner there occasionally. My brother and I were never allowed to come along. Just so crazy how the town is gone. Alright, I think we gotta get to the junkyard for the next, save point. So, give me 1 second. We're gonna have to run a little bit. We'll check out all this stuff when we come back this way. Because we will be coming back this way. But that will be next stream. Damn, this road do just keep going, though. We have overshot the turnoff that we were supposed to take, but it's okay. The town will turn us around. So just while I'm making my way to the cutscene, or the last save point here, as I mentioned last stream, with Natalie's, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, hold on. Old mine is falling apart. It's too dangerous to go that way. With Natalie's surgery, you know, hard to say for certain exactly how things are going to look financially for us in the near future. It seems like we're going to be okay, but if you do want to help us out, you can go ahead and hit the donation link just below the stream. We appreciate that anything that anyone can give us. I do want to thank Mist again for their donation. I can't tell you how much, I can't possibly express how much we appreciate anything that anyone can give. But yeah, otherwise, you know, obviously sharing the stream, I do get like payouts for like ad revenue and subscribers and things like that. So just whatever any of y'all can do to help us out, we appreciate every bit of it. I believe the save point is in here. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I need to go inside. How much longer do I need to play this game for? Goodness gracious. Lording. Oh god, we got another cutscene. Okay. You're Curtis?
Hey, you're Curtis, right?
Meh. Yeah. How's it going?
How's it going?
Oh, what a friendly individual. Hello?
Hello. Can I ask you something?
I'm busy.
Yeah, and? You're looking at a fucking clock. Hey, check out this gun.
This will interest you.
I know you. Sheriff's kid.
Alex.
Right. Military man now, I see.
I'm pretty sure it's broken. What do you think?
I think you must have stole this from your daddy.
Just tell me if you can fix it.
Now don't go barking orders at me, soldier. The only person that tells me what to do is me. Got it?
Big talk for a man with low-res eyebrows.
Pretty neglected. It's a damn shame the way people mistreat such nice things.
Look, what I really need is some information. Have you seen my brother Joshua?
You want to talk to the mayor. He knows everybody's business.
Mayor Bartlett? You know where I can find him?
Sure. Same place he is every day. Digging up people's graves. You know, there's something seriously wrong with that guy. You know? Like in the head.
That's Mayor Bartlett?
Yep. No wonder all the streets are broken. Nobody around here gives a shit anymore. Yeah, I could fix it. Might take a little while, though.
Keep it. It's yours.
What's the catch?
Consider it payment for your help.
Soldiers gotta have a gun.
Thanks.
Kind of wild that he just gives me a gun.
Yeah. I like a fair trade.
You know, like produce. I got the Mark 23 handgun. 9mm pistol Curtis Ackers gave me. It's in good condition and easy to use. Bang! Ha, gotcha. Alright, Curtis has more dialogue, but we're going to go ahead and... Oh, hold on. Pistol ammunition. We're going to go ahead and call it here. Here's the fucking save point. Junkyard map. I don't know why we get this now. It's kind of weird. Health drink. Pistol ammo. But I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care.